Little kitty cat, what's going on? What's the crack? What's cracking? What's buzzing? Don't get out of my face there. You're a little Manchester kitty, aren't you? That's right, because you know what? Sometimes it's fun to be from Manchester. I was told I should go to Manchester. I don't know if I'd have it or not, but, you know, once a minute. Feels alright. Oh, so it's dark over there. Sorry, I've got to get the light on my face. If I don't have the light on my face, you can't see my face enunciating the many syllabic qualities of the Manchester dialect. It always goes up at the end there, doesn't it? It goes up, it goes up. You may want to chuck it out, but I'm telling you right now, I've got pure money, pure quid, right? Not really, but I know that's a term, right? Manchester, you know, whether or not you're going to have it, right? It sounds okay. If you're from Manchester and you're watching this, you're going to say, all right, it's quite good. Actually, I went a bit off script there for a moment, just for Mo, all right? But, you know, I'm from America, right? So, you know, if I'm doing all right from America, all right, you know, it's okay, you know? It's something else, isn't it? I mean, look at me kicks, you know? It's an example of the word for pants is kicks, okay? It's got wine sort of it, doesn't it? You know, it goes up all the time, goes real quick, and then it's real slow, whether or not you're having it. I'm gagging for a bit of coffee. What do you call coffee in Manchester? I don't know. I've never been to Manchester. All I've got is YouTube, but maybe dispose of my beck and call. I can put a little bit of YouTube on there, and I can copy what they do. I've got no jokes except making fun of Manchester. Manchester. Alright, so that's how I do in Manchester, okay? I'm not really from Manchester. I just know how to do dialects. I do them all. I do all the voices. I really do. If you've got some other dialect, some other portion of the English, I don't know, I can't say Riviera, can I? You know, the island, you know, somewhere that people live that has a real particular dialect, let me have a vid, right? And I will ape it perfect. I can do the Northerners if I want to as well. Yeah, I could be from Scotland if I want to. You believe it? No, you don't? Alright, then I'll roll it and come out at you real quick. It's actually better than I do the Manchester. I'm not sure why it is, but I can roll my face like that. Maybe it's because I've got a big red bushy beard. I'll tell you something else, if you're from Scotland and you come to the United States, you can get away with anything with the girls. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You go up to them and say anything that pops into your foul mind and suddenly they love you. But Manchester is not sort of the same. I think it's a wee bit different. It's on the other side of things. I always thought Manchester was a northern thing, but I don't know. I've not been to England. It's got 2 minutes and 26 seconds to say something worthwhile and propound, and then I might. So I'm sure there'll be critics on this video who say, oh, you're not from Manchester. You don't sound like anyone anywhere near here. Well, I'm sorry, alright? I just listened to a video for about 20 minutes. And Scotland's, again, a totally different sort of thing, but it's got a similar quality, so it makes me think that Scotland and Manchester, one's in between the other in deference to London, but I've not been there. Could be south, could be east, I've got no idea. I just know Scotland's in the far north, because Wyoming's the Scotland of the United States, or it might be the Russia, I'm not quite sure. And it's totally different than Ireland. Ireland's going to be a sort of different way of putting your words together in your face, right? It's more of a Dublin thing going on here. What's the crack? But if I were from Northern Ireland, everything would end on a question. I don't know why. They say, what's the crack? And it's fun to get stuck in Ireland for a while, because people love that around here. They love Ireland, they love Scotland, and they do love the English dialects as well. But you know, in England, it's not always this voice right here, and this is what Americans think of, because they see, look, it's two smoking barrels, so I think it's all Cockney. I think it's all going to be, you know, like some sort of Jason Statham sort of thing, right? They don't realise that's not how everyone talks. Some are from Manchester, and some are from Wales, like Lister on Red Dwarf. I don't know, cat. It says the words. They're always going up. Alright, so that's where I'm at for now, right? I'm going to go into a totally different... I think this is more like an Ipswich, yeah? No? I'm not sure. Someone told me once it was from Ipswich. I don't know. I was in the airport, right? I was a teenager at the time. So I do voices as well. I'm not always French, right? I've got a real top command of the English dialect scene, right? You just tell me what it is, let me hear it for a minute, and I'll get it out of me. What's the word for teeth in England? I don't know. Teeth. Alright, so that's it. I'm not going to end on my normal voice, right? Like, share, subscribe, make it funny. I might do a Paul Joseph Watson to close it out. I like the way he talks. Shot the word I'm not going to say on this channel yet, because I don't know who my complete constituents are. Up. Paul Joseph Watson. He's very funny, isn't he? I know he's probably not popular in the UK like he is over here. They probably hate him. But I like the way he speaks. Alright, so I'm going to end on Manchester, and I was requested to be from Manchester, and I'd love to do a show up in Manchester, but it's going to be a long time, because I live in the United States in an RV with a cat, and I don't even think the RV much in Manchester.